Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to show you guys a few of the things that I've learned about PvP, just the basic stuff, how it works, what you can expect, and the few little things that tend to somewhat matter when you're doing the game. So I'm going to go over here and queue up for domination. When you're in town, you can queue from anywhere I believe, but when you're in town you want to go to the PvP area, because in the PvP area you can attack the dummies, and with the dummies you can recharge your power fully, your ability power. The queues, if you're queuing solo, come in pretty quick, so you know, it's a good idea to stay within this area so you can you know, get that thing fully charged and ready. There we go. Now the queue should pop up any minute now. Basically, when it comes to PvP, there's different like brackets for PvP, but you can queue at level 60 if you want. You'll be placed against other level 60s. I have all right gear now. I just have a lot of the greens and stuff that I got when I was originally leveling, plus a few of the PvP epics. The PvP epics are very easy to get. Even if you lose a bunch of matches, you can still get it relatively quickly. So when you join PvP, you join one of, I think, 3 or 4 different maps. They're all essentially the same style. At the beginning you have like a fire if you want. You can mount up, and when you press X you can see the teams. Right now it's a 5-on-5. Very often one player will leave either team, and that team is almost guaranteed to lose. When the game starts, you can do anything you want, really. In terms of the advanced strategy and all that stuff, I'll let you guys figure that out for now. But pretty much on the scoreboard, you get points for killing players, you get points for assisting in kills, and you get points for being around like these like points whenever they're taken. So there's 2 people here, it's going to be taken twice as fast, and I just got 300 points. So as a result, you know, near the top of the leaderboard there. There's 3 of these points, and all the matches are essentially the same. You have the 3 points, and you get points from these points based on the time that you own them. So if one team has 2 and the other has 1, the team that has 1 will pretty much lose all the time, as a matter of fact. The goal of PvP is largely to maneuver around the map to try to steal the points back and forth. Killing the other guys tends to matter a little bit, but not really that much. In PvP, it's very difficult to do well. And we just CC each other. That guy's dead. And we're going to take this point here. Team that we're facing is actually really bad. There's actually 5 of them, which is fairly surprising, but I have seen a lot of people AFK in these matches. When it comes to PvP and Neverwinter, a lot of the balance is extremely off, mostly because there are a lot of features in this game that you can pay for that give you a big advantage. Right now, that's a big thing, but eventually it won't really matter. The reason this is because it's a relatively new game, getting these early advantages gives you, you know, like a week, 2-week head start on the players without them, like myself. So if someone paid like a $200 package or something like that in this game, you know, they're going to have a way faster mount, they're going to get those potions faster, they're going to get the points faster. I mean, the points on the map, 1, 2, 3, they're going to get to them faster so they can conquer them faster. So there are very big advantages to, you know, putting money into this game, especially early on. I think this will get diminished though, because, you know, eventually I'm going to keep playing the game, and as such, you know, I'll eventually get all the stuff that all the guys who put money into the game already have. So, you know, early on you may get pretty frustrated with PvP. I still get a little bit frustrated because I don't really understand a lot of the abilities that a lot of the other classes have. But because it is pretty much for the lulz right now, it's alright. It is what it is. It's quite a bit of fun in a lot of cases, although, you know, in many it's pretty unfair. When it comes to the queue system, you can queue with a full pre-made, and you will essentially queue into just random people. So the queue system is pretty messed up. I think I got a rogue on me there. Yeah. And the class balance is also a little bit off. Oh, that guy failed. A lot of classes are able to essentially like one-shot players, namely the rogue. The wizard does have some pretty high damage capability, but not really anything like the rogue. So you may have like all this decked out character with all the good stuff, and just the rogue will just destroy you out of stealth. So there's that. But in terms of what's going on, you just kill players, you get the points. If you take damage and have a healer, you get the potions. Each map has, I believe, at least 2 potions. The potions are pretty good because they heal you even if you're in combat. So even if you're at full life, you can get a potion, and you get the heal over time effect when you can like fight someone after you get the potion. So it can give you a pretty distinct advantage. Overall, PvP is pretty interesting, though I have to say that it feels a little bit too unfair to be in any way competitive at this time. The gerbil queen has slain. So basically, when you play through the game, when you play through a PvP match, you get these points. These points accumulate, and right now I'm top of my team at least. The other team, I think they just gave up because you get points for losing. When you're this far behind, you actually gain points faster by not playing at all, which seems to be like what most of their team has opted to do. Being on the receiving end of this is fairly frustrating because when you want to try to win at all costs, and sometimes people don't let you do that here. Bye bye. Oh no! He CC'd me and I was gonna ultra him. Oh well. But in the end, you're pretty much gonna have a decisive win or a decisive loss in most cases. We fought a few like close matches between like a very geared team and our very under-geared but organized team, because we were managing how people were going around the map, sniping these points and all the good stuff. But in the end, it's pretty fun. You get quite a bit out of it at this time because people have such crappy gear. Getting those glory points and being able to buy like the epic pieces and then being able to sell them if you wanted offers a pretty big advantage gear-wise and economically. So it's very good to do. It's very good to do PvP right now. And as I was mentioning about the points, this match should end fairly soon, and because I am at the top, what that means is I'm going to get an extra reward. You do get more glory points based on your performance in the match, but your performance in the match is based off of those points. So you can skew it greatly by just taking these points. I don't know if I got that guy. There we go, I got him now. So just, you don't even have to kill anyone. If you just go near the sides and get all the points when they're taken, you get 300 points, which is what I did. I pretty much cheesed it to number 1. Even though I did end up killing the most players, it didn't really matter. Like you can see, I got 6 kills. If I got no kills, I still would have won. So on that front, you can kind of understand what that means. And because I was number 1, I was awarded with an unidentified blue item. If you get 2nd place, I think you get a green item, and I think even 3rd place gets a green item. I'm not sure though. But in the end, you get the rewards largely based off of the point performance, and sometimes they're pretty good. I can't use this helm. I'm just going to ID it, stick it up on the auction house, and yeah, hope someone buys that crap. That's pretty much PvP in a nutshell. I don't know if they're going to have any more competitive stuff to it, but it's alright. It's definitely an experience you guys should try out. If you're at high level in the game, it's a good way of getting some very, very easy epics. Pretty much like World of Warcraft. It's very obvious that they took the system from World of Warcraft, and it is what it is. You guys have done it before. Not much new, but still remains pretty fun. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.